Okay, it's 6 o'clock now?
Yep.
Okay, meeting will come to order. We'll take a pledge of allegiance. And,
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Secretary, you call roll.
Okay, Chair Levard excused, right? Sunny in Florida. Carol?
Here.
Eric Saff, present. Linda Garrick, excused.
I haven't heard from Linda, so that's up to you guys.
Okay. Jennifer Lundy,
Here.
Lauren Smith,
Yep.
Joel King. He is on,
He emailed and he's sick, so
Yeah,
he said that he would be home.
okay, you said he was gonna be on Zoom. We're not Zooming, right? No, okay.
Probably doesn't feel like it's doing that.
Yeah, I saw the email.
Is there any announcements or correspondence to be aware of? No?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, order of business approval of agenda will be approval of the minutes from November 9th. Site plan review, Addison Township, Lakeville Cemetery. Part of the 0.34.
Okay, hold still.
What?
I said hold still.
I thought we had to read through the vote on it for the agenda.
Well, you gotta ask if anybody wants to change the agenda.
Oh, see, I knew you had to be here. Does anybody want to change the agenda?
No, I don't. We're good.
So they're asking for just a.
Hearing no comment, I move that we approve the agenda as printed.
Everybody agree? Aye?
Yes, aye.
Who supported? Who supported the motion?
Eric?
Thank you.
And then the first matter of business is approval of the November 9th minutes. I looked at it. Does anybody see anything in there?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as
I'll-
presented.
I'll second that.
Okay. Everybody agree? Yeah,
Aye.
Yes.
Opposed? Motion
As
passes.
written. Okay. Now, site review plan.
There we go.
Addison Township, Lakeville Cemetery, part of the 05.34.101.002, located at 825 Drainer Road with additions of 5, how do you pronounce that? Columbariums?
Columbariums.
Columbariums. Does anybody have any comments?
I reviewed the plans. I think the company that we have hired to do the site evaluation was thorough. The soil makeup, the recommendation, I think everything is in order. I don't have anything additional that I would need to know.
I felt it was pretty darn thorough
Yeah.
when I was reading through it. Your same opinion?
I did. I read through the whole thing, and to me, it seemed very thorough to me.
Right.
Lawrence, you have agreement?
I had Mark look at it for me. I think it's quite thorough and quite complete and looks good. Is our planner not here this evening?
And it's,
Yes.
Mr. Bowman here?
Yes, yes.
He's been awful quiet.
I apologize for not making my presence more prominent.
If Eric is done, then I would like to address the planner on his look and recommendation on this.
I have prepared a resolution that states our findings that the plan does meet all applicable standards, so I'm ready to introduce that resolution at the discretion of our chair.
Do you want me to read it?
You or I. You or I.
If you want to, it's fine. I don't care.
Addison Township Planning Commission resolution, whereas the Addison Township Planning Commission reviewed a site plan for columbariums at the Lakeville Cemetery as reflected in the February 9, 2022 minutes. of the Addison Township Planning Commission. Whereas the following findings of the Planning Commission for the basis of the resolution: the subject site plan meets all applicable standards of the Addison Township zoning ordinance. Number 2, the subject site plan has been reviewed at a public session of the Planning Commission on February 9, 2022. Whereas the applicant has been given an opportunity to respond to these findings, and whereas the following conditions are recommended as part of the recommendation. Condition number 1, all landscaping, including planters and pavers, shall be considered optional at the sole discretion of the Township Board. And 2, existing southerly vegetative tree buffers shall be maintained by the Township. Now therefore be it resolved that the subject site plan is hereby recommended for approval with the conditions listed above by the Addison Township Board of Trustees. Looking for a motion to put that resolution on the floor.
A motion?
Second.
And it's a resolution, so we'll need a roll call vote once the secretary is ready.
Okay, Lawrence Smith,
Sir?
yes?
Yes.
Jennifer Lundy,
Yes.
Linda Garrett, absent. Secretary Senft, yes. Carol Beans,
Yes.
and Jean is absent. Motion carries.
Okay. Then that is carried and recorded. The third thing for tonight is the master plan review of the 12 community land use concerns and goals and objectives.
Have Mr. Bowman comment on that.
I would assume that Mr. Bowman.
Yes, given our attendance tonight, I think we'll limit our observations to the community land use concerns. You have them in your agenda package. The question is, do any of these concerns need to be eliminated? Or are there additional concerns not reflected in this list?
Are there any? Yes.
Chairman, can I have the floor a minute?
Sure.
I think due to the lack of attendance that we have tonight, could we table this to the next meeting, or is this time sensitive?
I would at least like to collect any comments from those in attendance.
Okay,
That should thereby speed up the next time we look at it, because
absolutely.
I've already heard from you.
Yes,
But this will not be the last opportunity nor the next for you to comment.
that answers my question. Thank you. All right, having said that, I have a question on item 11, base zoning designations on resource conservation objectives. These are all verbs, right? To base zoning. What exactly does that mean?
We'd like our zoning districts to reflect the existing natural resources of the township, wetlands, slopes, soils conditions.
Okay. All right, so this, okay, that gives me a little bit more insight.
I had a question on number 7. When we were talking about the deceleration lanes, why do we just talk about private roads in that one? Is that just because we're not putting new public roads in and it's private roads that are going in? Or?
Yes, our authority is only over the private road intersections.
Okay.
It's our sincere hope that the Road Commission for Oakland County will consider the same factors on the public roads.
And in the same number, when we talk about minimize excess driveway and private road approaches, why? Like, what is the purpose of that?
The main function of the major transportation roads is to move traffic through. If we were to allow excessive driveways along the transportation road, that would begin to minimize the carrying capacity of the major routes, because you have to slow down each time somebody is turning into the driveway.
Okay.
concerns? Morris?
I do not either, thank you.
I have one more, I'm sorry. I'm concerned about discouraging the development of public water and sewer systems.
Which number?
I'm sorry, that's number 1.
Yes. This has been an historic position within the community that once a public sewer becomes available in the township, it would be difficult to manage the growth. With only 3 paved roads, for example, and dependence on a single mill, it's unlikely that the development that would occur would generate enough revenue to offset the costs of servicing that development.
Okay, anybody else? So then are we gonna then table it and finish the discussion?
No need to table. We've done what I had hoped would be accomplished,
Okay.
and you'll see it again.
Okay, all right.
In a subsequent agenda. The township has asked us to update the master plan. I needed to know how expansive the land use concerns might be, so I can give them an appropriate quote for the cost of it. So this has been what I expected. Thank you.
All right, and there's no public forum today. Any commissioners report? Anybody want to adjourn us?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.